Did you know that some of the most beloved plants in the home garden, plants you'd find in any nursery, plants you might already be growing just feet away, are silently destroying your zucchini harvest from the soil up? Imagine walking out to your garden on a warm summer morning, expecting vigorous vines and swelling fruit, and instead finding yellowing leaves, stunted growth, flowers that never become squash, and a harvest that never arrives. Sounds a bit alarming, right? But here's the real kicker. Today, we're revealing the 7 plants you must never grow near your zucchini and what to plant instead. We'll start with the worst neighbors first, and wait until you see plant number 3. It's the one most gardeners would never suspect. Quick fence, zones and soil differ. Treat this as a field checklist for growing zucchini, not a magic spell. Never plant number 1, potatoes next to your zucchini. The mistake most gardeners make is treating potatoes and zucchini like polite roommates. Same raised bed, same compost, same hose day. But potatoes and zucchini plants are both heavy feeders, and potatoes can carry blight family pressure that doesn't politely stay on the tuber side of the bed. Splash from soil, shared moisture, and tight air can stack disease risk while both crops fight for nitrogen and space underground. This isn't folklore. Garden pathologists have long tracked how nightshade diseases move through wet foliage and contaminated soil. Pair that with 2 hungry crops sharing one root zone, and your zucchini never gets the fuel it needs to push fruit after the flowers open. Keep potatoes out of the zucchini bed and out of the next strip over if roots can meet under the soil. If you grew potatoes there last season, give that soil a break before you park zucchini in the same footprint. Short on space? Grow potatoes in bags or containers on the other side of the yard. What belongs on that border instead of potatoes? Bush beans or a marigold edge, not another heavy nightshade. Clean soil means more fruit. That's the rule. Number 2 is the same family trap that feels smart. They look like natural roommates, same vines, same sun, same trellis dreams. Here's the real kicker. Cucumbers, melons, and zucchini share a guest list you do not want RSVPing together. Cucumber beetles, soft wilts and viruses that hitchhiked go vine to vine, and insect highways that treat your cattle panel like a buffet line. The mistake most gardeners make is building one squash wall with zucchini, cukes, and a melon all shoulder to shoulder, or worse, sharing the exact same trellis cloth so leaves kiss all summer. Separate them. Give real air gap. Think feet, not decorative inches. If you're on a patio, split trellises, zucchini on one frame, melons somewhere else entirely. Nasturtiums or radishes on the perimeter can act as decoys. They don't replace distance. One sick melon should not get to write off every zucchini plant you've babied since May. If 2 was family, 3 is the buffet. Wait until you see plant number 3. Closest, it's cousins, pumpkins, other summer squash, spaghetti squash smug against your zucchini. Why does a diverse squash mix so often fail? Because one continuous cucurbic carpet is paradise for squash vine borers and squash bugs, and powdery mildew jumps leaf to leaf like gossip over a fence. The mistake most gardeners make is jamming 3 varieties into one 4x8 for diversity. Diversity without spacing is just denser food service for pests. Here's your rule: 1 healthy zucchini plant, or 1 variety with real airflow around it. Give pumpkins their own sprawl zone. Mid-season, walk the stems once a week and look for the good entry wounds or frass that tell you a borer has checked in. Companion distance beats more squash buzz. Diversity only works when each plant can still breathe. Quick pause. Look at your bed right now. Which of these is already next to your zucchini, potatoes, cucumbers, or other squash? Drop a 1, 2, or 3 in the comments. I love hearing from you. Number 4 isn't a vegetable you finish with dinner, it's the silent chemical neighbor. Fennel is beautiful, feathery, fragrant, and one of the most underrated bullies in a vegetable bed. Why does every plant near fennel eventually struggle? Fennel is allelopathic. Its roots release chemistry into the soil that can suppress neighbors trying about to establish. You don't always see dramatic death overnight. You see weak zucchini plants that never take off beside that pretty herb corner. The mistake most gardeners make is tucking fennel just at the edge for height. Edge still shares the root zone. Keep fennel at least 6 feet from your zucchini, or better yet, give it its own dedicated container far from your vegetable beds. Want beneficial insects? Dill at the true perimeter is the smarter cousin for that job. Fennel stays solo. Broccoli, cabbage, kale, cauliflower. Wonderful crops. Wrong roommate for fruiting zucchini. Both sides are hungry. Brassicas pull hard on nitrogen and other nutrients while zucchini plants enter the heavy feeding stretch of flowering and fruit set. Add pests that don't honor tidy rows, aphids, flea beetles, cabbage worms that wander, and your diverse bed becomes one argument under the mulch. The mistake most gardeners make is believing more plant types in one tiny bed automatically means healthier soil. Sometimes it just means nobody gets a full plate. Give brassicas their own block. Feed zucchini consistently when fruiting starts. Don't split one thin compost budget between a cabbage fortress and a zucchini factory 6 inches apart. And if you're gardening past 50, fewer plant types per bed often means easier hose reach, clearer harvest paths, and less guesswork when something yellows. Simpler beds are kinder to knees and to yields. 6 looks harmless until it runs the bed underground. Mint isn't a seasoning problem, it's a land grab. Rhizomes run, they steal moisture. In tight soil, they choke the establishment of neighbors that need steady water while fruiting, exactly when zucchini plants are least playful about root competition. The mistake most gardeners make is planting mint a foot away to repel pests in open ground. A foot is nothing to mint. Mint edging only works in a pot. Sunken pots fine if the rim stops escape. Never free-range mint beside zucchini roots. Contained mint can still earn its aromatic keep. Uncontained mint becomes chaos with pretty leaves. Pot equals yes, ground beside zucchini equals no. Rosemary isn't evil, it's honest about what it wants. Lean soil, sharp drainage, less constant wet, more Mediterranean sun. Zucchini wants the opposite while it's building fruit. Consistent moisture, richer feeding, a wetting rhythm. Rosemary resents if you share one watering circle. The mistake most gardeners make is copying a Pinterest herb border and parking rosemary inside the zucchini irrigation zone because herbs and vegetables go together. Right plant, wrong address. Grow rosemary in a sunny, dry pot or a dedicated herb strip, not in the same weekly soak as your zucchini. For a soft scent gate at the bed entry, chives or a little garlic at the corners do more neighborly work without fighting the hose schedule. That's 7 plants you should keep away from growing zucchini if you want fruit, not just flowers. But knowing what to avoid is only half of the wisdom. Here is your intentional system. 4 roles, not another endless list. Inner helpers, French marigolds and nasturtiums near the zucchini, pest confusion, trap value, and color you can still see from the porch. Edge, dill at the true perimeter to draw beneficials. Nitrogen ally, bush beans on a nearby trellis, close enough to help the bed, not smothering the zucchini crown. Scent gate, chives or garlic at the corners. Growing zucchini works better as a small community with rules, not a free-for-all polyculture where every good idea from the internet ends up in the same 4 feet of soil. Keep the villains out, invite the 4 roles in, then water and feed on purpose. Fast recap. Never next to your zucchini. 1. Potatoes. 2. Cucumbers and melons in the same bed. 3. Other squash and pumpkins jam tight. 4. Fennel. 5. Brassicas. 6. Mint in the ground. 7. Rosemary in the wet fruiting zone. 7 fences, 1 clear bed, more zucchini plants that actually feed your kitchen. Which of these 7 plants surprised you most? Drop the number in the comments below. I love hearing from you and I genuinely read every single one. If this checklist saved you a bed this season, share it with one gardener who's still mixing everything into one box. For more companion rules that protect harvests, not just pretty layouts, watch the cucumber never list and the pepper never list next. Same neighborhood logic, different villains, end screens are on me. Stay positive and keep blooming. Subscribe if you're building a garden that works for real life after 50, and hit the bell so you don't miss the marigold and summer spacing follow-ups. I'll see you in the next one.